Okay, are there questions that you would have? Comments, anything you wanted to expound upon? Things you please.
Can you explain to us metal? Because I know there's a lot of
Okay, and I'm gonna do that. The question was, can I explain the metals? And I'm probably at a disadvantage because I did not see them beforehand. And I don't have my glasses. I'm probably not going to be able to do that. Sorry. Okay. She's going to explain it. The metal. Hold on 1 second. I love when people help me out. Okay. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Oh my. Okay, on the reverse side, it's the crucifix medal of St Benedict. The CSPB is the cross of the Holy Father Benedict. There we go. This is terrible. CSSML is May the Holy Cross, may the cold be my light. RDSMD is May the dragon be not my leader. VRS is Begone Satan. NSMV, Entice me not with deceit. SMQL, I feel like I'm at the eye doctor. What you offer is evil, and IVB is drink your poison yourself. Okay. Any questions or comments? Anybody else has anything they want to ask? They said they liked the last one. Drink your own poison. Please.
Just to add to the explanation is we brought a medal, the ladies from the gift shop said that it's to repel Satan.
So the purpose of the medal is to repel Satan. They want just to explain further about the medal, and they got it at the gift shop to repel Satan. And that's kind of the key to turn us away from Satan. Turn us away from Satan and turn us towards the Lord. I'm going to see, what are some of the things that you surprised you or caught your attention or from the presentation that might help you in your spiritual journey to draw closer to the Lord? Please.
You said pray as you can, not as you can't.
Correct.
Could you explain that?
Everybody, there's many methods to prayer. So you have to find what works for you. So if the rosary works for you and it leads you into that sense of meditation, the deeper relationship with the Lord, do that. But the rosary isn't going to work. Get behind me, Satan. Drink your own poison. So the rosary, scripture, sometimes meditation, journaling, all of those things are all opportunities of prayer. But don't get frustrated when you can't do something and you know somebody else says, I can't do this. And I said, so pray as you can, not as you can't, don't feel guilty. But I invite you and I encourage you to explore other methods and just kind of be now, and with everything that we do. We don't like change, and so we get very frustrated. I can't do this. Sit in the conversation with the Lord, let that come in. I said, part of we started with, especially with the college students, holy hours. I thought I could never do this, but now when I just continue to be silent and just kind of sit there in front of the monstrance and the power of that, it opens up. And I said, knowing that there are moments and places and times and space and where we're at. And it's very similar to Eucharist. Sometimes we go to Eucharist and I'm like, wow, that was the best Eucharist I've ever been to. And other times I didn't get anything out of it. But we just continue to encourage you to be there present for it. Something else that struck you, or please.
We would like to know, so group here, what you mean by keep your peace in times of laughter.
Okay.
We didn't quite get it.
Repeat.
Repeat the question.
They want to know what was keep your peace in times of laughter. We live in a world right now that wants to make jokes out of people and their disabilities and all of that. And we kind of create humor out of people's faults and misfortunes. There is a time to laugh and there's celebration and joy and all of that, but it's not at the expense of someone else. And I mean, I think that's where reality television comes in. I mean, that is just ridiculous. And that's all that it's about. I mean, where that's at. Somebody else, please. Nancy.
Could you explain again what you meant by interior mediocrity? What again?
Interior, I'm going to look at my notes.
I asked that to see what we had.
And that's a great one. We all have been blessed with gifts.
Oh, yeah.
And part of that is owning what are our gifts and what are not our gifts. And I think that's key. What can I do and what can I do? We can't do everything. But we also, when we have those gifts, we've missed opportunities to use those gifts to further and build God's kingdom. And it's not about making us feel guilty. It's about, okay, Lord, next time I want to be open to how you're going to use me and where this will happen. And the key to that is also being willing to give it away. And watching what happens with that. And giving away is part of that key, because that goes back to one of the earlier ones, losing our lives. And watching how when we lose our lives, we gain it so much more. But that's where we also can plan off of these. But I'm in control, and when we let God be in control, what happens with that? Going once, going twice. We're done. Just close with, rightly then, the liturgy is considered an exercise of the priestly office of Jesus Christ. In the liturgy, the sanctification of man is manifested by signs perceptible to the senses. In the liturgy, full public worship is performed by the mystical body of Jesus Christ. That is, the head and its members. From this, it follows that every liturgical celebration, because of an action of Christ, the priest, and of his body, the church, is a sacred action surpassing all others. None more powerful prayer than we have, and then as powerful as the individual prayer, our communal prayer, and our Eucharist that we celebrate regularly, and the power of that. I thank you for the opportunity. I thank you for the opportunity to be with you.